5,000th league game. Made it a memorable one, didn't you?
Second half. First half was a slow one from our point of view. Good one from Man U. They're a good side, bit of noise about them. But you look at, you did actually mention the team sheet before the game, and you look at a piece of paper, and you think, yeah, they've got some really good players. I thought the first half they showed that. And it wasn't a lack of effort, but a lack of commitment to the performance, I thought. And then second half, we reacted very well. I thought there were signs the last 6 or 7 minutes of the first half. We opened up a bit, played a bit better, asked questions of them more freely for that 7 or 8 minutes. And then second half, I thought we obviously took the game on. I was very pleased with that.
Yeah, what did you say at half-time? Because, it was a storming start.
Yeah, look, it's always a reminder. It's difficult times at the minute. Confidence is not free-flowing. You build confidence, but I do remind him we're a good outfit ourselves. We deserve the right to be in the Premier League. We have done for many seasons. So it was more a case of reminding him the belief. A couple of that to prod a little bit for a better performance, which they reacted to. And really, if you're going to play, everyone's got to play. First half I thought we just went a bit straight. We weren't really, kind of working at the game without actually taking control of it. Second half, we said we've got to go and take more control of the ball, more control of the game when we can. Obviously, it's not easy against Manchester United, but I thought we did that for the second half.
There's a bit of relief going in at half-time that you were just 1 goal down.
Well, our defensive structure served us well many occasions. We ask a lot of them, but I thought they kept us in it because I thought there was 4 or 5 not performing in the first half in front of them. Popey makes a couple of good saves, a couple of spreads with his feet, which he's good at. 2 centre-halves were excellent again, 2 full-backs working hard. And then second half, the whole team started working better. So I think, the defensive unit was strong, but also in attack. And when you get your attacking side right, obviously it takes the pressure off the defensive unit.
What did you make of the VAR decisions? If they'd gone against you, would you been happy about it? It seemed... Ralph Rangnick says one of them was particularly soft.
Well, if you're going to talk about that, Maguire's probably going to go off, on a different day. Probably goes off. So we've got to be careful when we're talking about these decisions. I think you get some, you don't. We all know the margins, they're really tight. I don't think we always get our fair share, so I'll take it if we got one tonight.
Your goal scorer tonight, Jay Rodriguez, he's been hanging on 99 goals. He got there in the end.
Yeah, fantastic. I thought he performed well. I said before the game he was unlucky to come out the side after the Arsenal performance because his workload and he'd been ill. And he's delivered a performance tonight. I'm pleased for him. It's a really good goal. Great touch across the centre half. The centre half's in trouble then. Does he bring him down? Does he not? And then it's a really calm finish. But really good play leading up to that chance as well.
Yeah, you know what the final question is. The battle goes on. I know what the answer's going to be as well, isn't it?
Well, it's onwards and upwards. That's the only place we can go, or not, of course. But no, they're tough games. You've got Liverpool. Good outfit again. But I think there's a belief in what we're trying to achieve. There's a belief certainly in the players' performance second half. We've got to make sure that performance starts when the first whistle goes, not wait for half-time.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.